Hey everybody, how you doing? Chris here and welcome to my Blu-ray update haul. Picked up a bunch of great stuff this week, and including this brand new release which stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is called Aftermath. And in this film, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a husband, a father who is struck by tragedy as members of his family is killed horribly in a airplane accident, and he's trying to figure out who is involved, why it happened, and he's basically just trying to get to the bottom of this and seek revenge on those that are responsible. And I highly urge you, if you haven't seen the trailer for this film, please don't, because it gives away a lot of details to the story. So yeah, go on with an open mind, go on based on what I'm saying, and just watch it for what it is. But I gotta tell you, Arnold Schwarzenegger really acted his heart out in this film. And it just shows that the guy is, more than capable of just doing action films. But I enjoyed this film. It is a depressing film, but really great performance by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's a quick look at the back of the case. And as far as special features, you get an audio commentary with the director and producer of the film. You also get an interview piece as well. And the aspect ratio is in the 2:40 format. And as far as my thoughts for the presentation, it's a rather soft looking image. There's some slight pop here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty soft, but excellent looking black levels. So overall, I'm going to rate the picture quality a 4 out of a 5, and I'm going to give the audio mix a 4.5 out of a 5. And next up, I got The Assignment, which stars Michelle Rodriguez and Sigourney Weaver, and I gotta admit, this one was a bit of a bizarre film. So, Michelle Rodriguez plays a hitman that goes by the name of Frank Kitchen, and he's been double-crossed by a doctor that basically transformed his body into a woman. So we get to see Michelle Rodriguez with the full-on mustache and beard. So she's basically seeking revenge on the person that did this to her. So it has some pretty good action sequences and whatnot, but after watching this film, I realized that Michelle Rodriguez shouldn't be the star of any film, to be honest. I'm perfectly fine with her in the Fast and the Furious movies. I have no problem with her in those because, she's like the co-star and whatnot. But, yeah, being the main lead, it just doesn't cut it for me. But, yeah, it was pretty cool to see Sigourney Weaver in this film. And overall, it's a movie that's at least worth watching once. And this film is directed by Walter Hill, and he's most famous for directing The Warriors. And if you remember Shaquille O'Neal, he once famously said, "Can you dig it?" when he won the championship with the Lakers. Yeah, he got that line from the Warriors film. So as far as special features, you just get a filmmaking portraits, and that's it. The aspect ratio is in the 2:39 format. And the overall presentation looks excellent with really nice looking black levels and pretty much sharpness throughout. Just a little bit of softness here and there. Other than that, it looks really nice. So I'm going to rate that a 4.5 out of a 5. And the overall audio mix, I had no issues whatsoever. So I'm going to rate that a solid 5 out of a 5. And that is The Assignment. Next up, I got a couple brand new releases from the Aero line. This one's from Aero Academy. This is a French film from 1961 called Spotlight on a Murder. It's like a drama mystery film. It's a black and white movie. As well as Evil Ed from 1995. It's a movie that plays homage to some of those, crazy classic films from the 1980s. So this one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And I really like the artwork on here. Alright, the next film I got is Two Mules for Sister Sara, starring Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine. I got this to complete my Eastwood Western collection. I actually got to get one more, and I'm done with all the Westerns that Clint started. The last one I got to pick up is Hang 'em High. And that was actually the first Western film that he shot in the States after he did the spaghetti Westerns, like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly trilogy with Fistful of Dollars and a few dollars more. But yeah, never seen this one. I heard lots of great stuff about it, so we'll see what it's all about. Next up, I got a couple John Wayne Westerns. We got Rio Bravo, as well as the Comancheros. And Rio Bravo happens to be director John Carpenter's favorite film, one of his favorite films of all time. And he actually has a really informative commentary track, which I highly recommend. So, yeah, I actually got a chance to see this one when it was first released, but I let my friend borrow the Blu-ray. He's like, "Dude, can I keep it?" I'm like, "Fine, keep it, I'll just get another one later." So finally got it again. And yeah, Comancheros, never seen this one, but I heard it's a really decent one of his top Western films. So I guess this one has an audio commentary as well, some cool behind-the-scenes featurettes and whatnot. The next film I got is Tom Hanks in Big. And I've been slowly trying to complete my Tom Hanks collection. And they recently announced Joe versus the Volcano, which also co-stars Meg Ryan. So that's going to be released by Warner Archive Collection. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up too. But yeah, got this one for around, I think it was like $4.50, really cheap price. My next pickups are a couple of Disney animated films. I got Fox and the Hound and The Fox and the Hound 2. And this is the re-release edition with new cover art. and also Oliver and Company, one of the lesser known Disney catalog titles. And people that have seen this film, they always talk bad about it, like, I hate that movie, it's not good. I mean, sure, it's not great, but it's not bad. The reason why I got it is because I've always appreciated this when I grew up watching it. So, of course, I like the classic ones too, as you can see that I got there. These are all the films that I watched in elementary class, and yeah, just these animated Disney films. To me, they're just timeless. Sure, it's nice to see some of the new ones that come out from Disney, but to me, these are the ones that stand the test of time, definitely. And finally, I got a chance to check out the 4K editions of Dredd and Snitch. And yeah, Lionsgate has been putting out a bunch of 4K releases, as well as Ex Machina, which I did a review. You can check that out on my channel. But I'm proud to say that these films look spectacular in 4K. So if you have the regular Blu-ray editions, if you're a fan of these films, I highly recommend to jump to 4K. Excellent picture quality for both. I mean, deep black levels, a lot deeper than the regular Blu-ray releases, and a really great audio mix as well. I didn't see any problems whatsoever. And as far as special features, you get the same features that were included on the regular edition. They just added it onto this 4K release. So yeah, 5 out of 5 for both picture and sound for both releases. And here are the back of the cases. So if you want to check out to see what's included, you can definitely pause the video. So that's Dredd and Snitch. And the artwork on the discs, there's Dredd and Snitch, and oddly no artwork for the Blu-ray release of Snitch. And of course you get the digital copies as well. So that's my latest pickups for this week, and do check out Aftermath. I think you guys will be quite impressed how good of a dramatic actor Arnold Schwarzenegger really is. So in the meantime, thanks for taking a look, and I'll see you guys soon in my next update. Take care.